back at Webster, going to get all these finishing signatures because today is crunch day. Have everything done. I'm getting excited. As long as this can all go through, we're going 100%. And then all I have to do is pass my classes and we're good. So that's 1 of 2 signatures done. Only have 1 more, then everything is good. Today is perfect.
Being in life went pretty well. I just got back to the golf course. Shouldn't say just got back to the golf course. I've been here for like, I don't know, 4 hours, 3 hours-ish. So we're finishing up right now. And of course I have range duty, like always.
It especially sucks today because I forgot to bring my headphones. So I have been doing this all for the last couple hours with nothing. No music, nothing. So on the bright side, food was really good today. That's a big plus. I'm not kidding when I tell you this. Somebody just smoked the cart from all the way back there. Like 280 out, and did not yell anything, and I about died. I don't want to die, dude. Completely forgot I left my camera out here. So we just got to the gym and we're doing shoulders today. We're doing front, mid, and rear delt. First, we're starting off with the overhead press. Now, overhead press, we aren't going to do a 5x5. We are going to do 5 sets, but we're going to do 8 to 10 reps is what we're going to push for. I feel like it works so much better, and whenever I do 5-on-5 on shoulder press, for some reason, it just really hurts my shoulders. Make sure you try to get right in that 8 to 10 range. For me, that is what I feel like I get the most growth out of on my shoulders. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I did 1 set at 10, so we're perfect. We're setting a perfect bar right now. 85 pounds. Hopefully, second set felt a little bit better. Maybe by the 4th set we might go at 5 pounds. I don't think so though, because 85 is feeling pretty solid right now. So after you do the 5 sets of the standing overhead press, we're gonna do 3 sets of military press or seated press, whatever you want to call it, with 100s. Now, I have to look back at what I did last week, but we're gonna try to get in between 6 to 10 on these, and then that's gonna kind of judge us. Now, for the overhead press seated, I kind of like to go in between 6 and 8 because I feel like for some reason well, obviously you can control a lot better because you're seated, but I feel like I get a little bit better pump, so I feel like I can go a little bit heavier and cut the reps down a little bit and get a better pump and more strength out of it. So this is going to be the second of our big strength exercises, and then everything else is going to be in isolation, trying to just build mass. So we're going 3 sets. Let's go. Alright, so 8 wasn't too bad. I think I addressed this in another video, but if you haven't seen it yet, if you wonder why I only go down to 90 degrees on the seated, it's because any lower, you have a chance of hurting yourself, and really you don't need to go past 90. So if you hit 90 degrees, and then drive back up, and then it's kind of like a preference what you want to do at the top. You can either come all the way through and touch, which is probably the better thing to do. You get more of a stretch out of your shoulder, but I just wanted to get the feel of it. So we're going to try to go for that right now. 8 sets. Or 8 reps, perfect reps. Also a fun fact, I didn't know actually that 8 reps was a personal record. If you see that little trophy, that means that is my new record, and we have put trophies every single day this week. So I'm super proud of that, I'm super excited about that, and I'm very proud of myself, and I feel okay saying that I'm very proud of myself right now. Everything is going great. If you start lifting weights and your weight doesn't go up immediately, do not get discouraged because it's going to take a long time. It's going to take a lot of effort and a lot of hard work. So you will eventually get there, just let it take time. You know, I've been going at this for a year and I'm not a freaking huge bodybuilder yet, so just give it time. Big update. Just finished the 2nd set and I actually hit 10 reps. So new record, and it was perfect form, and I actually went all the way up, touch, so everything is good. Now the first real isolation movement we're gonna do is dumbbell lateral raises, you know, where you guys get the picture. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You wanna keep your arms fairly straight. You know, don't lock them out because it does kind of hurt if you lock them out. Give a little bend, put your thumbs down if you can, raise, and then really pull through your shoulder. This, to me, is the best workout for my shoulders. I feel it the most. My shoulders get lit up by like the 3rd rep. So if you do it correctly, you should feel it instantly. It took me a little bit to get used to it, and then you want to make sure you don't jerk around, just stand still. Good form. That's what we're preaching now, is proper form. That's how we're gonna get the most out of our workouts. Also forgot to mention, on this, I prefer to go more higher reps. I usually hit like in between 10 to 14. For me, that feels the best. Like right now, it's hard holding this because I can feel such a good pump. But just now I hit 12 and then 14 the set before with 15 pounds apiece, so 30 pounds. Not too heavy. You definitely don't want to go heavy on this. That is a big thing. You don't want to go heavy. It's a really lightweight exercise, but to me, it works best for development. And then we're gonna hit rear and then front delt. So for rear, we're gonna do reverse cable, I don't know what you wanna call it. Reverse cable, cables across, cable crossover, that's what we're gonna call it. Now we're gonna finish off shoulders with front raises. That's gonna go in between 8 to 12. For me personally, that's what we're going with. I'm going with 15s. Nothing heavy, like I told you, all this isolation is not heavy movement. And then right after that, we're gonna do 3 sets of shrugs, and then we're gonna call it a night, and then that's it. Now shrugs, we're gonna go with 225 for sets of 10, maybe 12, depending on how it feels. Shrugs, get used to them. They're very great for the development of your traps. So the workout just finished. If you did the whole thing, you got a total of 20 sets in. Had a very good workout, really solid workout. And I don't know why, but I'm just gonna share this with you guys just because I wanna remember it. And like I said, I wanna open up to you guys and like let you know more about me and like kind of what's going through my mind. So over the last, I don't know, like I told you, 2 weeks, I know my vlogs haven't been the best, but I know a lot of it is because of work. And I know a lot of it's because a lot of crazy stuff has been going on, like work like 6 days a week and all this stuff. And I didn't get away from the vlogs, but I just didn't feel like I had that content there. And honestly, it was kind of going through my head like I don't know what's happening to this channel. I don't know what's going on, because to be honest with you, the views kind of started to go down and stuff like that really can mess with your head. And I kind of felt like I was doing something wrong, and I felt like everything was just kind of going downhill. And then I honestly started getting behind in a lot of classes, and I never shared this stuff with you guys, and I'm telling you guys now. Started to get really overwhelmed. And yesterday, going out and making that short fit, like that little, I think it was 45 seconds, that little clip by myself, and like having like some type of storyline behind it instead of just setting up my camera and doing time lapses, really it brought me back and reassured me of everything. And I know that sounds dumb, a little 45-second thing that I just randomly decided to go do for like 30 minutes brought me back, and it made me feel like I was myself again, like for the first time in a while. And I truly mean that in the best way possible. And don't get me wrong, I'm still always a positive person, but that really made me just feel, it made me feel great, and it made me feel amazing to go out there and do what I love to do. And I don't know, I just wanted to let you guys know that. So I think if we get free time anytime, we're gonna start trying to make like, I don't know, little short films, just little stuff to add into the vlogs. Or maybe instead of, I don't know, but just more of what I had yesterday to come, put it that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog. Until tomorrow, guys, you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week. Let me know how everything's going. Later.